Okay, so let's talk about food prep, right? So it's easier if you make all of your food on the weekend and have it ready for you over the course of the week. Now, I don't do all my food, but I do breakfast. I like to do egg sandwiches for breakfast. So, generally I would be using organic egg whites, but you can't fight market basket prices. I do use some actual eggs, cheese. I really like the Wickles sandwich spread, feta, Black Forest ham, and I need to make sure that it's measured, so we have the food scale. The thing I want to do is slice up all that ham, kind of like that. Now to start, I have oiled my silicone cupcake tins with just a little bit of avocado oil so that the eggs don't stick. I'm not sure if it actually works, but it makes me feel better. Each one is going to get about 1.5 ounces of ham and about 1/2 ounce of cheese. So take this now, and I literally just drop that into the cup and do that 6 more times. And just like that, all the cups are full. For this second rack, I like to mix it up a little bit and actually go with real eggs. I want to put those in first. You're going to notice that I've broken up all the yolks. Reason for that is that when you reheat these things, you're going to pop them in the microwave. If you have whole yolks in there, they're going to explode. In this batch, I'm using about 3/4 of an ounce of feta cheese. And I just take this feta, dump it right in there, and then I add a nice little spoonful of that sandwich spread. Now, that has a negligible carb count, but I don't actually count it. If you look at the numbers on here, 1 tablespoon is 1 gram of carbohydrate. I'm willing to call that even. So now we're fully assembled. All we need now is to add the egg whites. Take the egg whites, get close to topping off each cup. I'll show you over here with these. I want to get in here and get to about there. We now kind of look like that. So everything's topped off. We use that whole quart of egg whites across those 2 trays. I'm going to salt and pepper and throw this in an oven for about 35 minutes at 400 degrees. Pro tip, see how I have that on a baking tray? Those silicone trays bend, so make sure you got them on something that you can lift. Because if you don't, you're going to have problems. And we'll see you in just a second. So while that's in the oven, don't forget to set a timer, about 35 minutes. We're going to toast up some English muffins. I like the Fiber One English muffins. So I'm going to take these out now, and I'm going to cut each one of them. I'm going to layer the countertop with paper towel because this gets messy. I also like to keep the trays so that I can use those in the fridge when these go away. But we're toasting. So we're all toasted, and we're just waiting for the eggs to come out of the oven. Okay, it's time to see what's happening. That looks about done. Let's go ahead and pull them out. So I'm going to let them sit here and rest for a little bit, cool down. It's going to make them easier to get out of the tray. So we'll come back and turn these into sandwiches. And here we are. Next thing you'll see is the actual macros for these sandwiches.